Hello everyone, and welcome to the 5th event of the 2021 Winter Marble Algolympics. This is Professor CC19, and Team Pursuit is one of the events that hasn't changed a bit since 2018 when it was introduced. We have a bracket tournament true to its name from start to finish in this event, and we already have our first two teams head-to-head going down this course. Starting very quickly, then getting slower with tight turns towards the end, we have Azure Royals versus the Grayscales. Now, the first team to get 3 of its 4 marbles across the line will advance. Winner advances, loser is out. Very close between these teams. Grayscales with a slight edge, but slower in that final row means Azure Royals will advance through to the quarterfinals. Something I haven't mentioned so far this season, Queen of the Azure Royals from 2018 has made her return to compete with the team instead of Duke from last year. Now we have matchup number 2, Icers versus Team Neon. Team Neon doing very well so far this year. They are our current leaders in the overall standings. And a very tight formation for Team Neon. They were spread out early. Now they come together. It almost costs them there with losing a bit of momentum, but not so. Their lead from bunching up through those turns is enough to hold off the Icers. Team Neon advances quite easily to face off against Azure Royals in round 2. Now we have Strawberry Streamers versus Ultraviolets, two teams that have had some success in these games, particularly in 2019, where Ultraviolets made it to the top 4. Strawberry Streamers, however, haven't made it past the top 8, so they would love to do that this year. We know they've been practicing extra hard. Their formation is very spread out, aside from the back 2. And problems for the Ultraviolets, they lose Wisteria, their back marble, and it's close between them, but Strawberry Streamers manages to hold on with that third marble, Mainstream, and Strawberry Streamers will beat out Ultraviolets and advance through to the quarterfinals. They'll face off against the winner of this next match. Will it be the hosts, Mystic Twisters, or another team that's been doing very well this year, the Fireballs? I love to see those double tracers of the Mystic Twisters, especially in this event, going down through the slalom. They're running their team captain as the push marble and having to use it. The push marble is the one in back that does not count for scoring, but can motivate the others. But it does not seem to be enough against the Fireballs, doing very well in this event. Excellent strategy, and the Fireballs will beat the hosts and advance through to round 2. We're already halfway through this first round, and one thing you may have seen so far is the issue of running too close together with just 2 marbles. The ricochet down through those very narrow turns at the end can cause one marble to go backwards or stop completely. So that is something to watch out for. As you see T-Yellow of Team Transparent stalling for a brief moment there. Will that hurt Team Transparent through this course? A little bit, but it's still close with Team Moonglow. Team Moonglow having some similar problems, and that is very close at the end. Now we're checking the footage because this finish catch is not always accurate, and according to the footage, it is 0.001, 1/100th of a second. Says the finish catch is accurate, and Team Transparent still advances to round 2. They'll face off against either Gold Globes or O-Raiders. O-Raiders in the top half, Gold Globes 2019 champions, but not doing so well this year in the Winter Games. O-Raiders back 3 are very close, Gold Globes very spread out, and that allows them to pick up speed in that final stretch, and Gold Globes will advance, and we are going to check the footage here because the finish catch says otherwise, but yes, there is the correct result. After watching the footage back, Gold Globes will advance, not the O-Raiders. The finish catch was inaccurate there. So that matchup, Team Transparent versus Gold Globes, will be between two teams that are both in the bottom half. Good news for one of them, making it through to the semifinals. Now we have Coral Reefers versus the Foresters. Foresters a bit quicker, but man, we see the problems with those collisions there. Sequoia, their back marble going way back up the course. Foresters still have 3, so they're still in a good position. But no, they lose another! Dogwood cannot get across the line. And that is going to be a huge disappointment for the Foresters. And since the bottom half spots are based on time, and no one else we've seen have that problem, Forsters are likely going to be getting last in this event. Heartbreak for the Forsters in the final turn. And I believe we're waiting on Sequoia to finish. They were in the final row. There we are. But yeah, Coral Reefers, a miracle for them. They were behind the entire time, but just disaster in that very last, it's really only half a turn that the Foresters can't quite get through to the next round. So good news for the Coral Reefers. Now we have the other rookie teams, Team Skyan and the Navajo Rollers. We're having problems with the Navajo Rollers. They've caused their third marble to slow down, now caused their second marble to slow down, while Team Skyan, very consistent and well-paced. From start to finish, Team Skyan easily beating out most of the Navajo Rollers. In fact, Team Skyan gets all three across the line before any of the Navajo Rollers. Very well done by Team Skyan to advance to the quarterfinals. Now we have 4 matches in the quarterfinals. Azure Royals versus Team Neon, Strawberry Streamers and Fireballs, Team Transparent versus Gold Globes, and 2 rookie teams, Coral Reefers and Skyan. But we turn back to the first of those 4, Azure Royals versus Team Neon, a battle of the veterans. And speaking of such, Azure Royals, very skilled on this course. They got silver in this event in 2019, and even if they weren't as skilled, I don't think it would have mattered. I think they would have advanced either way, because disaster for Team Neon, completely chaotic run for them, and it is not going to work at all, and still stuck on the course. A pretty easy win this time for the Azure Royals. But still, top half for Team Neon. That's better than they usually do in this event, and with their, I believe, 7-point lead cushion, I think they should be able to hold on to their lead, unless Fireballs can advance through to the next round and potentially get a medal. Will they, or will Strawberry Streamers tell them no? Fireball's very close formation. We see that rubber banding and those collisions, a bit of a problem for the Fireballs. In fact, they are moving very slowly because of that. And look at Strawberry Streamers just completely ignoring them, running a solid race throughout. The back 2 were a little close for the Strawberry Streamers, but man, complete shutout for the Strawberry Streamers over the Fireballs. Strawberry Streamers get all 4 across the line before any of the Fireballs. Split 4 and 4, but needless to say, the strategy for the Fireballs did not work out. Now we have the 2 bottom half teams fighting, Gold Globes and Team Transparent. And we see that rubber banding and collisions again with Team Transparent. T Blue hits T Green, which stops, causes T Yellow to stop. And this is going to be another instance of almost a shutout, 2 of the Gold Globes beating all of Team Transparent, even though Glare of the Gold Globes does not finish this course either. So last year's gold medalists in this event will advance through to the semifinals. Now we are at that point where there's only 4 teams left. Actually, pardon me there. We still need one more team. Coral Reefers versus Team Skyan. Getting towards the end, this is the last match of the quarterfinals. It looks like Coral Reefers have the advantage going down the quicker section of this course, but Team Skyan brings it right back. Look at the speed through this bottom section with the tight turns. Team Skyan doing an excellent job. Just like in round 1, they bunch up towards the end, but it is not going to matter at all. Team Skyan advancing through to the semifinals. Coral Reefers, though, with a solid time, and I believe with some of the other teams having problems, that is good enough for 5th place for the Coral Reefers. Now we have the semifinals. 2 heats, Azure Royals versus Strawberry Streamers, and Gold Globes versus Team Skyan. The winner of each will advance to the finals, and the losers will go to the bronze medal bracket. We have Azure Royals and Strawberry Streamers in this first semifinal. Look at the tight formation by the Strawberry Streamers, while separated 2 and 1 and 1, now bunching up those first 3 for the Azure Royals. And right now it is working for the Azure Royals. They have a lead, but Strawberry Streamers gaining on them, and slow through the final section. It is not going to work. The same thing that happened to the Grayscales that caused them to lose to the Azure Royals causes the Azure Royals to lose to the Strawberry Streamers. What a comeback, and Strawberry Streamers are through to the finals. The best they've ever done in this event, and the best they've done so far this season. Strawberry Streamers guaranteed at least silver. Now we have 2-2 formation now bunching up for the Gold Globes, now separating again. And absolute chaos for Team Skyan. I don't know what's going on with Team Skyan. They only have 2 marbles running at this point. And it would take more than a miracle for them to advance, and they very clearly won't. Team Skyan, just disastrous results on that right side. And they are going to be in the bronze medal match, while Gold Globes easily advancing through to the final. That means last year's gold medalists in this event, Gold Globes, will face off against Strawberry Streamers, while we have 2 blue teams, a veteran, Azure Royals, and a rookie Team Skyan, competing for the bronze. And we have that match right now. Can Team Skyan learn from those disastrous mistakes in the last round? We'll find out right now as they enter this narrow section, and it looks like they have learned. But the Azure Royals moving pretty well also. Yeah, this is the Team Skyan. Oh no! This was the Team Skyan that we saw from previous rounds, and it still might be enough, and it is. Team Skyan, yeah. Going back over just to check, but yes, Team Skyan did get the bronze medal. This finish catch is inaccurate, so we are correcting it right now. Quite clearly, the third marble for Team Skyan beat the third marble for the Azure Royals, so it is the rookie Team Skyan for bronze in Team Pursuit. Now we turn to the gold medal match. Strawberry Streamers versus Gold Globes. Who will get gold and 25 points in this head-to-head final? Both teams spreading out quite a bit. That back marble of the Gold Globes is miles behind the others. However, those back 2 for Strawberry Streamers also behind. Both these teams running very similar strategies. Who will work them better? Strawberry Streamers with a bit of an advantage as they come together, and that is your answer. Strawberry Streamers with the gold in Team Pursuit, and Gold Globes, their first medals so far of these games, but it is not corresponding to their name. It is silver. Congratulations to your podium. Azure Royals just miss out. And yes, indeed, Coral Reefers were the fastest of those in the quarterfinals. O-Raiders fastest of round 1 teams. And this means that Team Neon will maintain their lead, but look at Team Skyan rivaling the Fireballs for second as Foresters plummet along with the Grayscales. We will see you for the next event, Block Pushing, coming next month. This is Professor CC19. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe for more.